Alright, into the weekly pack for the first time this week, and this is the first ever user-submitted weekly. They announced a while ago that they were going to start taking submissions for custom packs that could be used for weeklies, and I think they're going to do this the first week of every month. So if you want to submit your ideas for the next one, then join the official Discord, which you can do in the feedback section on the main menu of SAP. But this one is a rainbow pack, and I thought that was a fun idea. I definitely think it's more interesting to have themed packs now and again. I think a lot of the random packs do tend to be pretty stale pretty quickly, where one particular combo just dominates, and then it's everyone racing to try and get that combo. Part of the reason that I don't play a lot of weeklies, but this one I definitely felt it was worth giving it a try. And in Haps's Discord, Carve did ask me if I thought it was possible to win with Tiger Axolotl. So that's what we're going for here. And Axolotl's one of the new units, which it's got a kind of unusual ability, and it's definitely one of a kind. Here I actually do pass up the double jellyfish because I just deliberately... That's one of the few things I don't like about this pack, is the fact that they put jellyfish in it, and T-Rex as well. But I guess they were limited by which pets were the correct colours. So anyway, yeah, Axolotl, whenever a pet receives a perk, whether that's in the shop or in battle, it gains +1/1 permanently. So that's the first time you've ever been able to scale your pets in battle. Now, it is a little bit on the tame side, I think. It's a tier 5, and when you get it, you're only going to be getting +1/1 for each perk. And generally in battle, you're only giving one perk unless it's something like ox or reindeer, where they can generate their own perk multiple times. But for all the other pets, you're generally using things like turtle, like tar, which we get here. It doesn't work with microbe because microbe is an ailment, not a perk. But here I give the iguana the eggplant because I'm also going to sell the seahorse sooner or later. And with the eggplant, it just means that the iguana is triggering a push for itself. So it's always going to get to use its ability, assuming it doesn't get weakened at the start of battle. But we're just working away, building up some level ups here. And I'm actually going to take this one early. And that's partly because of Lobster. So Axolotl also has really awful starting stats. And I kind of wanted to get the Lobster in so that when I buy the Axolotl, it's going to get buffed up and actually be a usable stat line. So the double push actually kills a unit there. I think that was a Dragonfly, which now only has 1 health. It's a 1/1 stat line, which seemed like a kind of a harsh nerf, but a lot of people obviously thought it was too strong. So here I'm trying to decide exactly the order I'm going to do this in. We're just going to give up on the Dromedary level up, and then we're going to take the Stingray for a turn and activate the Flashlight. Really kind of necessary, have to do that when other people are going to be doing the same thing, and they're just going to outscale us if we don't get some stats on the board. Unfortunately here this team has the huge peacock at the front. However, actually we're going to have enough because they only run a 4 squad. So now I think I'm going to take the Lobster, and then I can look for other lobsters, and there is one. We'll actually take the level up now though on the iguana just in case I get the Axolotl, but it didn't work out. But next turn we've got double lobster, so we can potentially do some upgrading on the Axolotl. This is hilarious where the scorpion gets the melon replacing the peanut, and we actually get turkey here as well. So if I'm clever about this, I can actually get rid of seahorse and giraffe and then use turkey to buff the lobster when it comes in. And we're going to buy sell the octopus. And now if I get the Axolotl, then I'm going to get the +2/2 from the lobster and +2/3 from the turkey. So in it comes. It's still not going to be a particularly strong unit, but 6/8 is definitely a bit more respectable. There is a crocodile in this pack though, so there's a pretty good chance of it getting sniped, so we're going to need to get some sort of protection onto it as soon as possible. Also definitely need to level it up, because although we can scale in battle, it is going to be very slow. And there you go, you can see it there, plus 1-1 we got, and luckily we're going to get a draw, which is fine because we want to get it leveled up as quickly as we can. And I'm going to keep them separate for just now as I buy the pepper, and we get the plus 1-1 there. And turtle is another one that would be an obvious pick. So I think I should just sell the lobster and give up on the level up, and then put the turtle in front of the tar. So now the tar and the iguana are going to be scaled in battle, assuming our lineup doesn't get messed up by seahorse. Or I guess it could also get messed up by eggplant as well. But there we go, plus 2-2 to both of those units. And actually the stats on the axolotl are going to be big enough to win that round. But of course the challenge that was posed in Discord was not just to win with axolotl, it was axolotl with tiger behind it. And that does work. Now we take the level up, but we don't get tiger. However, there it is on the next roll. And double mushroom in the shop is perfect for the croc protection. And here's jellyfish T-Rex. And I think, yeah, they don't have any equipment, but the chili damage isn't going to be good enough. And we're actually going to narrowly lose level 2 T-Rex already. Yeah, feeding perks to Axolotl itself doesn't grant any buffs, but there you can see it buffs the tiger. Of course, in the shop, the tiger doesn't come into effect, so it's only plus 2-2. And we're just going to look for level ups now. I feel like the iguana, normally I don't think it's that great of a tier 1, but in a pack like this where there are a lot of people running melon or pepper, then just moving one pet, you can be removing the melon or pepper, and that can be very, very valuable. And of course you can also mess up their lineup, you know, if they have a particular order that they want, you know, like they've got octopus behind turtle, for instance. So now we've got the level up on the tiger, we're getting plus 4-4, and this is going to be an amusing interaction here where the mushroom scorpion gets instant killed by the iguana, and the iguana here actually also gets buffed enough by the axolotl to go above 30 health and not get one shot by the jellyfish. I think I give the turtle the mushroom here, or maybe it's the tar. I don't really need the pepper effect anymore unless we get moved by eggplant, so I'm just going to buy perks as a, you know, as a substitute for a pair. And we're almost at level 3 tiger. I think level 3 axolotl is going to be a bit of an investment just to get an extra plus 1-1. And another move here does a lot of damage to the opposing team because that prevents the tiger snake. And the snake actually moves to the back there, and that move with the onion counted as a push, which is quite interesting. And so it got hit by the iguana snipe. Didn't really make a whole lot of difference, I don't think, but and you can see there I passed up the pair to roll for equipment, which would have basically just been another pair anyway. And we end up buying it. And we'll take the pie for next turn, which we can feed to either the tar or the turtle for extra stats. Another team with tar, but they have very little equipment. It's kind of strange seeing teams that are this late, turn 15, but you've only got one melon. Very surprising, but it worked out well for us, and we buy the equipment just to see the axolotl ability. I probably should have just bought that on the tar there instead of the turtle, but I guess it doesn't matter too much. And here's another team where we can mess them up with turtle being moved to a level 3 turtle being moved to the third last spot. And here the chili is going to break both melons. So that was a nice win to get. And I think I'm just going to feed the tiger the mushroom again. I don't really want to give anything onion in case I mess my own lineup up. And we'll just take the turtle. Because if we had level 2 turtle, that would mean that the iguana would be getting double stats. Although actually it's closing in on 50-50. It's going to be 50-50 in this battle actually. Again, we move the octopus so that it doesn't get the effect of the tiger. And I think here with the buffs, yeah, the iguana is going to get the job done. And we actually get the level 3 iguana achievement as well to boot. So I hope that satisfied Carve's request in the Discord. And if anyone else has any ideas that they want to see me go for, then feel free to post them.